Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I saw a video the other day about blueberry magnets and I immediately had to drop everything and make some for myself. I didn't have any clay on hand, so I decided to make my own air dry clay for this project. I'll leave the video I used for the recipe for this in the description below. And with the clay made, we can move on to actually making the blueberries. The first thing I did was divide my clay and roll it into balls. And then I went in and I added little marks on the top to make the little top part of the berry. And I made sure that none of them were exactly on top. I off-centered them a little bit so they looked a little bit more natural. After that, I had to wait for it to dry for a few days. After it was dry, I went in with some basic acrylic paint, and I made sure to mix in a bunch of different blues and a little bit of a purple, just to make it look more natural. I found the colors looked the best when I just barely blended them on the actual berry instead of on my palette. Then we wait a few more days for the paint to dry, and we come back with a sealant. This gave it that extra glossy shine that makes it look more real, and I really like how it looks. Most of the references I found for these had pre-shaped magnets that they just glued onto the back, but I had this magnet sheet that I've had for years, so I decided this was the perfect opportunity to use it up a little bit. Since each berry is a little bit different in size, I had to cut the magnet sheet to the size of each berry individually instead of just making a uniform size. I did a few test berries first, and I decided I preferred to cut the sheet first before gluing it on, and I liked it better without this white paper on it. It blends in a little bit better. So I cut the magnet to shape first, then I went in and removed the paper, and then I hot glued the berry to the magnet. And that's it. This is a very simple project, and most of my time was spent just waiting for things to dry, but I'm very happy that I made these berries right away because they just make my sewing room so whimsical and lovely, so I'm very happy with them. I'm already planning other things that I can use this clay for because it was such an easy recipe to make as well, and not having to go out and buy more clay was very nice as well. So perhaps we'll do more clay related projects in the future. Who knows? And now we can go on to the reveal. See y'all on the next one. Bye!